Ramina Maggard and Liam Kelly as Hunte and Claw from County Clare. Give him a bit of a reach there. Cordia Gael, Fulchimoro, Villig and Sean Youth, Quiganage special to show, or an law special to show. Sonorgan of Tave here dom, Corham and Laisha, Kagas Coig Blin O'Hen, Fall Greek Arnav Splachus, the Tilagus Mean and Fubble. We're all very welcome here today, folks, to this very special place on this very special day. Because in this building behind me 105 years ago to this very day, our independence was declared by the will and the wish of the people. Taresh Tokan Ila Aaron, Nijag Hukdag, Hanig on Kaidal Canasuk Lakela, come public Naheran, a Yanganu. After the 1980 general election, in which IRB Sinn Féin won 73 out of 105 seats, the first sovereign Dáil gathered here to ratify the Irish Republic. Choratus la himachtaí ag Lahúr tar éis 3 agus rinneadh gach uile imeachtaí 3 Gaeilge go hiomlán. It started at 3:30 and all proceedings were conducted through the Irish language. Dúirt an tar Micheál Ó Flanagan Podger agus Toa Cathal Brua mar Ceann Comhairle. So proceedings began at 3:30, as I said. Father Michael Flanagan of Sinn Féin Vice President, he began proceedings with a prayer, and then Cathal Brua was duly elected as Ceann Comhairle. Glio an Rulla an Sin, the roll was then called. Agus ar an lá sin ní raibh ach 27 as na 73 teachta Dálaí Sinn Féin in láthair ar an lá. Only 27 of the elected Sinn Féin, 73 Sinn Féin TDs were present at the day. Cuid eile ach mar cála iad mar feiglasig na galamh nó ar díbert ag na galamh. So the rest of them would have been marked down as feiglasig na galamh, which is locked up by the foreigner, or erdíbert ag na galamh, deported by the foreigner. Nor a glíomach anamacha Micheál Ó Chuileán agus Henry Ó Beolán, dragar dina aigen I láthair ar his son. So when the names of Michael Collins and Harry Bowen were called out, somebody actually answered for them. Because they fearing an scale ní raibh sí down ar an lá sin. They weren't actually there. They were on their way to Sosna chun Eamon de Valera of Rishu amach as Friesún Lincoln. They're in England planning the breakout of Eamon de Valera from Lincoln jail. They were announced as present just as a diversionary tactic. 3 documents were then read out on the day and promulgated on the day, 3 very special documents. On Ash Neish Nav Splakish, the Declaration of Independence. Scéal Ó Gáil Éireann cum Sirnáisiún an Domhain, the message to the free nations of the world. Agus on Clár Oibre Publicani, which was the democratic program. Is Cushmore Dume van Sean Yov la Cuid na Dini Oga on Corlish Shosharach Prohorcus Public Naheran. It's a great sense of pride here to be today here with some of our young members of our junior council of the Irish Republican Brotherhood. You'll all be very familiar with the Irish saying, Mullen Oga agus Chucky She. Praise the youth and they will flourish. So Tashi den Shokan Kupla, Quidge in a document Shashu the Louis May Leva Mock. They're going to read out some of the documents I've just mentioned. But Ernegay Dul she is on Ferogra, the proclamation. Is a on Ferogra na Bun document Public Canasuk Naheran. It is the foundation document of the Sovereign Republic. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the promulgation of the proclamation, the steps of the GPO, on Monday the 24th of April. It was signed in the office of John Wise Power, who was an IRB man and a lawyer, on Henry Street. It was then taken and typeset and printed at Liberty Hall. Is Ferogra A? It's a proclamation. Is Bunracht A? It's a constitution. Is Ashneish Antifa A? It is a declaration of trust. It established the provisional government. It established the rights of the men and the women to be sovereign and indefeasible, and the ownership of Ireland to belong to the people of Ireland. It mentions sovereignty 3 times. And it was the first document in the world to refer to women and to declare their rights equal to those rights of men. So Tom Aguirre here Cawill Chéinish. Éidan Macanaster chun é léamh amach an Forógra. Éidan Macanaster Liverpool.
Public Nairn, the provisional government of the Irish Republic, to the people of Ireland, Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and of the dead generations from which she receives her old tradition of nationhood. Ireland, through us, summons her children to her flag and strikes for her freedom. Having organised and trained her manhood through her secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and through her open military organisations, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army. Having patiently perfected her discipline, having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, she now seizes that moment, and supported by her exiled children in America and by gallant allies in Europe, but relying in the first on her own strength, she strikes in full confidence of victory. We declare the right of the people of Ireland to the ownership of Ireland, and to the unfettered control of Irish destinies, to be sovereign and indefeasible. The long usurpation of that right by a foreign people and government has not extinguished the right, nor can it ever be extinguished except by the destruction of the Irish people. In every generation, the Irish people have asserted their right to national freedom and sovereignty 6 times during the past 300 years. They have asserted it in arms. Standing on that fundamental right, and again asserting it in arms in the face of the world, we hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign, independent state. And we pledge our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom, of its welfare, and of its exaltation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to and hereby claims the allegiance of every Irish man and Irish woman. The Republic guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all of its citizens, and declares its resolve to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation and of all of its parts. Cherishing all the children of the nation equally and oblivious of the differences carefully fostered by New England government, which have divided a minority from the majority in the past. Until our arms have brought the opportune moment for the establishment of a permanent national government representative of the whole people of Ireland, and elected by the suffrages of all for men and women, the provisional government, hereby constituted, will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people. We place the cause of the Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God, whose blessing we invoke upon our arms, and we pray that no one who serves that cause will dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity, or rapine. In this supreme hour, the Irish nation must, by its valour and discipline, and by the readiness of its children to sacrifice themselves for the common good, prove itself worthy of the august destiny to which it is called. Signed on behalf of the Provisional Government, Thomas J. Clark, Sean McDermott, Thomas McDonough, P.H. Pearce, Eamon Cant, James Conroy, and Joseph Plunkett.
As I said, Mullinolga agus Chucky Shea, into the flag. My who I know. Very good. On Ashnash Nevsplakish, the Declaration of Independence. Yangani on Ashnash Nevsplakish, Forógra Public Nair and Ideg Shedeg. Ach an Town Shaw, Yangani agus Glock, Fair agus Mana Tuffa, Leonard Nevsplakish. The Declaration of Independence ratified the Proclamation of 1916. But this time, it was adopted and ratified by elected men and women. There are till agus main and fubble by the will and wish of the people. So nish, ta Veronica ní Lanagan, ta chantusi nish, con an Ashnair Snapsplakas a leamachto.